Well, it's a lovely day, and for some it's a lovely night, but it's time for UFC the Queen's Triple Crown, and that's what we're gonna have. Of course, we also have a couple of other fights too, in addition to that. But hope that you guys are doing all right. And first person that I see now that I'm looking at it is James Gamer. Great to see you. So just wait for a few other people to come on in. But hope everyone else is having a good time. And well, okay, cool. All right, cool. It's up. So anyway, how's everything going, James? And let's see, who else do we have? All right, so far it's just been you. But anyway, how's everything going, James? And I know that several other people are probably doing other things and whatnot, but hopefully we'll get a couple other people. But with that said, I'm definitely looking forward to this, and I will say that there's been a couple of scheduling changes as far as this upcoming weekend, among other things. But I'll oh. Kiyomi, great to see you. That's another person. That's one person who's going to be on the show. I mean, anyway, how's everything going, Kiyomi? Miss Kitty Lynn. And of course, Kitty, you're going to be on the second to last fight, so you're going to be closing in on the main event. So, yeah, it's going to be a while, though. But I'm happy to have you, and I'm also happy to have James as well. Well, I suppose the first thing we can do is start getting into our first fight. So we'll get to it. Yeah. In fact, let's take a look at the card. Let's do it. So as you can see, you are in the second to the last fight. Of course, behind only, or ahead of only the match between Jane Voorhees and Valentina Shevchenko. And Kiyomi, you're going to be taking on the challenger Rose Namajunas to defend your championship. I mean, there's a couple of other ones, not the least of which will also include your brother taking on Tan Man C, and then your other brother Jose taking on Logan, among other people. Excuse me. Also, hello Walter Johnson. Also, let me drink some water while I'm at it. But yeah, Kiyomi, you're gonna be in a big match, and I wish you nothing but the best. So we'll get started with our opening contest with Dana White against our good friend Tyson Chandler, or Russell Chandler, excuse me, otherwise known as Mr. P. Oh, good water, though. So, unbelievably, you have the owner, or rather the president of the UFC, Dana White, against Russell Chandler. I'm so used to call him Tyson. I don't know why. So there you see Russell, and oh yeah, let me get my. You're gonna go for White for the win, really? Not a lot of people go for White, but well, Dana White, that is. Now, of course, Russell does have a 6-7 record, which is pretty good. I mean, it's not the best, but it's certainly not the worst. Far from it. Yes, James? As we are live in the Scotia Bank Arena, as we have Dana White himself coming out. Well, to the octagon, that is. There you see Dana, who has been trained in boxing. He's the president of the UFC, and he's got fast hands, or so he says. We'll see how he does against Russell Chandler. And of course, he just gets right to the point. He goes right to his corner. And there is a 30-year gap between Russell Chandler and Dana White. Of course, there's also a height, weight, and reach advantage. So, yeah, Dana's going to have his work cut out for him. Here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a Muay Thai.
Hey, Brandon Cuevas. We'll see him later in the show, but you're just in time for the first fight.
Weighing in at 240 pounds, fighting out of Miami, Florida, the Chosen One. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a boxer, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 215 pounds. Fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, Dana White.
So there you see Dana White. I like the sign girls. I take it you like any kind of girls, really. Well, most of them anyway. All right, here we go. And of course, Dana not gonna. Ooh, wow, goes right. I guess he wants to try to finish off Chandler, being that the later the fight goes, the more it would favor Chandler. Ravaging the coastal settlements of the world. Anyway, it's great to see The Rock, but I'm great to have you, man. Let's see. Yeah, okay, cool. All right, but anyway, I'm great to have you on the show, though. You have good news. All right, let's hear it then. And as that happens, Chandler fighting back, but of course, Dana does have a background in boxing, being that was his first love when he was growing up. I got a job interview for Tuesday. Hey, I hope you slam it out of the park, because I remember, like, it was not that long ago. Let's see. And my plan is being able to work from home. That's awesome. I love that. Also, hello ECW Wrestling, and what's with the sad face? Ooh, nice kick to the gut there by Chandler. Not a bad idea to go after the gut. And Young Samurai, what's up? By the way, your fight is after this one. Ooh, nice knee right to the back though of Chandler. Oh, nice overhand right onto Dana White though. But yeah, I hope everything's all right with you. I hope everything's going well, I should say, Mr. ECW. But yeah, great to have you, Mr. Samurai, or as Walter calls you, Saboria. Oh, nice spinning back kick, or nice spinning kick, I should say, excuse me. And not having to step into the ring. You're eating food at the moment. It's kind of funny, I just had food not too long ago. I had, some sourdough. Some sourdough, a sourdough bread bowl with clam chowder. That's some good stuff, man. Very tasty. John Witherspoon. Oh my goodness! Couple of combinations. I guess he didn't want to go down. He wants to keep it standing up. But great takedown. Yeah, I heard about John Witherspoon, but I mean, of course, he lived a long life. I'm sad he died, but he lived a long life, and I will always remember him. Well, he means the original ECW wrestling company. Ooh, nice kick onto Chandler. Whoa! An even bigger kick to Dana White. Now in a clinch. And now using some Muay Thai techniques is Tyson Chandler. And also Remnant Elementor. That's another guy that we'll be seeing later in the show. Yeah, I do miss ECW. I think had it not gone out of business, I think it would have been the biggest thing. But, of course, with the lack of funds, it's kind of hard to compete. Ooh, big kick right to the face of Dana White. And Dana is getting destroyed. Ooh, big jumping kick, but missed, though. Although, well, Chandler almost tried to go for a takedown, though. Yeah, that's true. But Dana is now a bloody mess. I mean, nice crisp combination punches there. Use jump kick. Ooh, spinning back fist, and that dropped Dana, but Dana got up, though. Three seconds. And we're going to a round 2. That was a good first round. Wow, very good opening fight here. And, oh, big kick right to the side of the head. And then, of course, some good boxing combinations. And that dropped White up against the cage. So, yeah, it's Russell Chandler against Dana White, yes. I mean, then again, it was kind of Russell's reward for getting that big knockout on John. No offense to John, of course. But his reward was getting a match with Dana White. All right, here we go. Ooh. He's going for a crane kick a la the Karate Kid. Ooh. And nice kick to the shoulder of Chandler. Dana got to make his own way in Toad's UFC. That's right. Although right now, Chandler is a bit rocked. And right now, Chandler. Both guys are just swinging with everything they got. Hey, what's up, El Meister? Hey, man, if you want me to put you on the list to be on the roster, I'll put you on there. And Walter's still going for Dana White to win. And Dana is surviving. A normal man would have been done by now. Ooh. A couple of big shots there. But, of course, Russell not going to just go in guns a-blazing. Oh, and another big kick. All right, let me add your name to the list then. Of course, there's an extensive list, but... Okay, so El Meister. No, you don't need the game, though. Okay. Oh! Doing a good job striking one another. Of course, the one thing I'm not really a big fan of when it comes to this game particularly is that you only get 22 slots. And they've already been used up, so in other words, people would have to drop out or get suspended or no-show X amount of times before I replace them with people. So So yeah, the odds are against you getting in really quick, but anything can happen though. Anyway, great to see you, Lashana, and you're in time for the first fight. And what a fight this has turned into. And Chandler is just beating the hell out of him, but Dana not going to quit. Now going to go for a clinch up against the cage. I'm in for WWE. Oh, okay. So yeah, El Meister, I am going to get I'm gonna get to see the full gear pay-per-view. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be awesome, especially with Kenny versus Moxley and among other fights that we have going on. But great to see you, Lashana. But so far, ooh, good kicking by both men. Oh, and a kick that took Dana down. Chris Jericho versus Cody. Ooh, and another big punch. Tired from work, sold 2 printers and 3 laptops. Oh. Hey, you did pretty well. Ooh, good shot there on Chandler. Got to be careful with those knee strikes. I remember watching this documentary. This Muay Thai practitioner kneed his crash dummy, and they found it was the same impact as a 30-mile-per-hour car crash. And Dana does not want to go on the ground. He wants to stand it up, much to his own detriment. But now we're... Oh, now White having rocked Chandler. And we're going to a round 3. Incredible fight between these two. Or something like that. It was not pretty. Well, as you can see, it's not pretty between these two. But most especially for Dana White, but not to be outdone. Like good solid boxing there. Just back and forth between these two. And then, of course, there you see Walter Johnson and the Mamacitas. Well, rather, Walter Johnson has a thing for the Mamacitas. I should be more specific. All right, here we go. Ooh, good kick right to the gut there. Nice spinning back kick onto the gut there. Oh, but Chandler gets floored. But then gets caught in the guard position. It could come down to a decision, but now it's on the ground. Just kidding about the Mamacitas, yeah. However, both guys get right back up against the cage. And, well, now pinned onto the cage. And also, welcome back, welcome to the show, Joker. Just in time. Let's see, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, there we go. Anyway, great to see you, Mr. Joker. I'm just checking a few things. Anyway, great to have you, Mr. Joker. Sure, I can do that, Jose. It could very well go to a judge's decision, given these guys don't want to quit. Papa John! Ooh, nice kick to the gut of Chandler. Oh, but now going for a single leg takedown. Now on top of him. But nope, now trying to keep White down. All right, now both guys get right back up, though. I remember when I retired from UFC. Yeah, I hope to see you again, or your character Harley Quinn. Oh, big punch to take down White. And again! Oh, but he got up again. I mean, White has gone down twice, but he didn't stay down. Never mind. He's going to stay down after that. After getting knocked the F out. As Russell Chandler improves his record to 7 wins, 7 losses. So much for a judge's decision here. Look at this. Oh, right on the chin. He gets all of it. Look at this. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I think Dana White's going to be out of commission for a while.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 30 seconds of the 3rd round. Declaring the winner by knockout, the Chosen One.
Incredible. 3rd round knockout. So big win for Russell Chandler. I just hope the guy that behind the character, starts showing up. Otherwise, we might not see very much of him for much longer, but that's just me. But congratulations nonetheless to Russell. So yeah, Chandler gets some big respects there, as I was trying to say. Well, anyway, up next is Young Samurai 18's wife, Akira Young, against the Mario Girl, MG, Melissa, whatever you want to call her. Speaking of whom, let me let her know that her fight's up next. But, so yeah, it's going to be a first-time fight between Mario Girl and Young, but I'm not sure if this really is their first time. Good luck, Melissa. Nothing personal. Okay. Yeah, it will definitely be interesting. There we go. And Joker's going to say Akira for the win. All right, cool. All right, so now we can start. Yeah, you may. The first time ever? Okay. See, I would not have remembered that. But let's get to it. And it was not that long ago that Melissa was fighting for the strawweight title. But we'll see how she does in this bounce-back effort against Akira Young. And for Akira, she is 1 win, 2 losses in the octagon. And there she does, and there she goes with the pose. I mean, she has her man's name on her back. She's got some epic tattoos. Something you don't really see very often, but then you have perhaps the cutie to beat all cuties, as that's what she calls everybody that's her friend. the Mario girl. Absolutely, you do get a shot at the tag team championships of the world, being that you're the former champions. Of course, that is not to say that I'll also won't have an additional tournament to find who will happen to get a shot next, because I know everyone's going to want to get their hands on Dana White and Conor McGregor. I mean, we already saw what happened to Dana White in his own game. But there you see the cutie, Melissa. I only say that just because that's what she calls her friends. Now, Melissa is younger. However, Akira has the height, the weight, and the reach advantage. So we'll see how Melissa does with that.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC Bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This woman is a jiu-jitsu fighter, making her professional debut here tonight. She stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Tokyo, Japan, Young.
I saw Nicole McQueen has a match in UFC. Yes, she does. She does.
This woman is a mixed martial artist making her professional debut here tonight. She stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 110 pounds. Fighting out of Mexico City, Mexico, Super. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon is Mario Yamasaki.
Nice one. It's my sister up. Unfortunately, not for tonight. I mean, if time permits, we can do bonus matches, but in terms of the actual card, not this time. Oh, nice jumping kick by Young, though. Oh, nice grab on to Young and takes her down. But yeah, if we have time, we can do a bonus match with your sis Tiffany. So we're cool with that. Oh, and Mario Girl was on the full mount, but now gets into a side mount. But Young making sure that she doesn't get punched down. But MG manages to keep her down. Oh, nice reversal though. And Young just trying to, just trying to cave the face in of Melissa, but Melissa looks to try to get a rear naked choke. But instead is now in the guard position. And Melissa trying to defend herself, and now wait a minute, she's got herself a guillotine on Young. And is Young gonna get out of this? And Young, Young unfortunately will have to tap out to Melissa, as Melissa gets the win and improves her record to 7 wins, 8 losses, and for Akira, she now goes to 1 win, 3 losses now, much to the chagrin of Young Samurai. I mean, once Young was caught in that guillotine, unfortunately, it just don't know how. I don't get how the submission specialist taps out. I'm not sure. The irony, of course.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mario Yamasaki has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 51 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out, Super!
But that does not take away from the fact that Melissa, just managed to get a hold of her and never let go. And for Mario Girl being the undersized fighter that she was, I mean, she had to get the fight on the ground and then and keep it there, and not let Young get on top of her or anything like that. So that's what she had to do, and she did it. That being said, up next is going to be Logan Hinton against Jose Blanco. So speaking of whom, let me get Mr. Blanco here, as well as Mr. Red Kool-Aid, aka and Insane One. Great to see you. And then let's see, where is Jose? Okay, Jose, where are you? There you are. Okay. There we go. Anyway, great to see you, Mr. Insane One. And okay, so if you want to alter her fight style, we can do that after the whole card has been done. As up next, it will be Logan Hinton and Blanco. Now, of course, these two have had some words of have had some serious fighting words with one another, and it was for the longest time it was the fact the disparity between the weight that kept both Hinton and Blanco from fighting each other. But when Hinton moved down to lightweight, it became accessible for these two to fight each other. And now there you see Jose Blanco, and we can get started. Well, your fighter is still on the wait list, unfortunately. And there you see Jose Blanco. Sarah Psycho! Or, I don't know, Sarah, I don't know if you know this, but you actually, it's been months. I know it has been months, but it became accessible for me to choke Logan's punk ass out. Anyway, great to see you, Sarah. But yeah, you had a match yesterday on WWE. The Japanese Kit Kat. As for Jose, I mean, he is 7 wins, 15 losses. But next is Logan, who has, he has a very deceptive record at 7 wins, 10 losses, but he's been a three-time UFC champion in 2 different weight classes. Let's see. I saw that. I wasn't able to catch it live. Apologies. So you actually saw your own match? And also Nicole McQueen, that's another person that we'll see later in the show. And Nicole has a big title match upcoming against Minerva for the Bantamweight Championship. But here we go. Jose is younger. However, the height, weight, and reach advantage goes to Logan. On to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a jiu-jitsu fighter, making his professional debut here tonight.
And Jose's going to give her a cookie.
Weighing in at 142 pounds, fighting out of Monterrey, Mexico.
Yes, we can hug. There you go. There's a hug.
And now introducing his opponent.
It's bigger than my hands.
This man is a jiu-jitsu fighter, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 6 feet 1 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of Left Bridge, Alberta, Canada, Merciless. And when the action begins, our referee
Thanks, says Sarah. Okay. All right, here we go. Now, of course, being that Logan is dropping down, in terms of weight, of course, he's not going to have the same amount of power that he once did. I mean, but he still has a fair amount of it, though. Ooh, nice couple of jabs by Logan. Couple of spinning back kicks by both men. And some good jabbing by Logan. Ooh, and a couple of good jabs by Jose himself. Both fighters jabbing pretty well. Ooh, nice one onto Logan. Apparently, I guess Jose's been learning a couple of boxing moves. And some good kicks, though, too. Ooh, nice front kick. And that staggered him. And another front kick. And so far, Jose has been very aggressive. I mean, he's waited so long to get his hands on Logan. And gets a takedown. And just continuing to strike him right on the stomach. Now transitions into a half guard. Ooh, nice hammer fist there. I mean, both guys are exchanging fists. And now into a side mount. And for me, yeah, I knew that's what he was going to do. He's now in the Americana position. And this is where he's finished most of his opponents, but Logan, smart enough to realize not to stay in that position for too long. But he gets right back in the position and is elbowed and... he's elbowing and back fisting Logan Hinton. I mean, he's trying to set up for the Americana, but of course a knockout will do him just as well. Oh, but now transitions into the north-south position. And is going to get the north-south choke. Now, can Logan get out of this, though? And he does, and Jose living up to his word that he said he was going to choke out Logan, and he did just that. As Logan loses his lightweight debut, I should say. Yeah, you're still on the wait list, but anyway, I may as well mention how it works. So before I forget, Logan now drops to 7 wins and 11 losses, and Jose now moves up to 8 wins, 15 losses. The BDF rant. What's the BDF rant? Oh yeah, from last night. But anyway, the way it works is, I have a list of I have the list of the names, weight classes, weight, height, wins, losses, but also no-shows. And the way it works is when someone gets 10 no-shows, then that person is done, and then I replace them with someone that's on the list of those that are on the wait list. And as far as people on the wait list, there's in your case, James, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. Wait. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Let me recount that. Also, hello to Roblox Wrestling RWF. Let me count that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Okay, you're the 22nd person on the wait list. So basically, you would have to hope that everybody that goes before you doesn't show up. So that's pretty much what it is. My guess is 32. No. But anyway. But nonetheless, though, while Jose has won, our next fight will pit B Super against Yellow Fever, and I think this is the first time that these two have ever fought. And before I forget, let me let let the Beast and Yellow Fever know that they're up next. So let me do that. All right, there we go. Just wanted to share that with them. You're going to vote for your teammate, B Super. Of course, he looks a little bit different, but then again, it's like that when you go from wrestling to MMA. Anyway, great to have Roblox as well, as we have B Super and Yellow Fever. And of course, James naturally going to go for his Animaniacs teammate to win. And of course, let's not forget that Beast is a former bantamweight champion. So it was not that long ago that he was a champion. And that's something that will never be taken away. But up next, or up first, I should say, is Yellow Fever. Okay, so apparently Yellow cannot make it today as he's busy doing something, but, well, I mean, I appreciate his honesty, though. On the other hand, Beast is here, so great to see you, Beast. As we have the first ever meeting in one-on-one inside the MMA cage between Yellow Fever and this man right here, the Beast. And of course, Nicole is like, "Hey, Beast." Next stream we do this, I'm getting a title shot. Oh. And of course, Jose is confident in his abilities that he could now challenge the still featherweight champion Max Holloway. I might have to put him against a contender in real life as far as the UFC is concerned for Jose's next fight. I might have to do that. Well, there's the tail of the tape. Yellow Fever is younger. He has the height, the weight, and the reach advantage. But of course, B Super is very experienced.
Fight is 3 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 136 pounds. Fighting out of Phoenix, Arizona, Iron.
All right.
And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 132 pounds. Fighting out of the Muscle Cypress, the Behemoth. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Dan Bergliata.
All right. One thing I forgot to mention was that Yellow Fever is 1 win, 4 losses, while Beast is 8 wins, 10 losses. Oh, whoa. Nice couple of kicks onto Yellow Fever, though. Kind of funny that he's not wearing yellow is Yellow Fever, but of course that's not going to stop him, though. And of course Yellow Fever doesn't want to just go in there and go in guns a-blazing. He wants to be patient. He wants to... Ooh! Nice striking between the two. Me and B Super are going to fight the championship. What? I mean, you guys are champions on Fire Pro. I mean, so there's that. Ooh, nice kick by Beast Super though. But Beast, nice knee right there. Ooh, good overhand right on Beast by Yellow Fever. So far both guys are just content with striking. Nice high kick onto Yellow Fever. And Yellow Fever showing a lot of speed. And a lot of accuracy, apparently. But Beast not to be outdone. Ooh, nice Superman punch there. Well, I'm happy that you got 2K20, but I haven't really been too impressed with the game, though. So I'm happy that you got yourself a guy. So at least you have that in case I do get it. But until 2K20 makes a significant amount of improvement, so far I'm not impressed. If you couldn't tell, but at least I have your guy on 2K19 nonetheless. But if I do get 2K20, great. At least I'll be able to get him. And in the meantime, now Yellow Fever now being put in a twister at the hands of B Super, and Yellow Fever has to tap out. It's done. Oh, they did? Well, when was the new update? Did it just happen or whatnot? I don't have a definite answer for you, just simply because, well, last night. Okay, I'll read up about it, and if it's with significantly good, then I might get it then. And I'm talking about the game, by the way. But what is not lost, however, is the fact that B Super gets a huge win at the hands of Yellow Fever, or at the expense of Yellow Fever, as he improves to 9 wins, 10 losses, and Yellow Fever goes down to 1-5. Here's Bruce Buffer. GG the Yellow Fever, yep.
Declaring the winner by tap out, the Behemoth.
You're getting 2K20 for Christmas? Okay. Well, okay, so Cruz, did they improve when it comes to... Oh, well, that's awesome that she said yes, but... well, actually, that actually is pretty cool that you actually got your woman or your GF to say yes, and I'm actually very happy for you, and I'm trying my best not to undercut that because that is awesome that you did do so. Well, up next is yours truly against Remnant Elementor. So let me let Mr. Remnant know that his fight is up next. So there we go. Okay. So it's going to be me against Remnant. So time for me to go in there and kick some butt. It's not lagging, and the moveset, I don't know. I don't know the rest. Just played it today. Well, I'm happy it's not lagging. Like, are there no glitches? And also, when it comes to like the creation suites and all that, is it in working order? And if it is, that's good. What about that and the universe mode? Those are the two big ones that they hadn't fixed from. Okay, cool. Well, like I said, I might actually save up for my next paycheck, which will be 2 Thursdays from now. So by then they will have everything fixed. So that's actually a good sign to hear. So that's cool. All right, so I'll get it, but right now I don't have it yet. So there's that. All right, so let's get to it though. So who do you guys think is going to win? Remnant Elementor or yours truly? And you don't have to vote for me just because I'm here, but who do you think will win? There you see Remnant, and Remnant has a record of 8 wins, 7 losses. However, he also has the distinction of being a tournament champion. And I'll explain more about that after the show, as I have a couple of news items to pass around. And then is yours truly. Known as TJ Toad. 12 wins, 10 losses. And he's got good punching power. Well, actually, that's me that has good punching power. My job cut my hour only working because of construction. Well, I'm happy that it's just temporary and not like permanent. But yeah, I can see how hour cuts hurt. But there you see it. Remnant is younger. I have the height advantage and the weight advantage as well as the reach advantage.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 254 pounds. Fighting
because I work 80 hours every 2 weeks. Yeah, I can see how that, by being cut in half, that hurts. I can see how that hurts you.
He stands 6 feet 5 inches tall, weighing in at 260 pounds. Fighting out of Sacramento, California, Iceman. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb D.
Well, nonetheless, though, I'm happy that you reported of the status on 2K20 because, like, I didn't want to get the game just because. All right, so thank you, Walter. All right, come on, Remnant. Let's get this. There we go. Takes down Remnant. And, ooh, Remnant almost nearly got me there. But now I have him. But now he's got me. Oh, he nearly had me in a guillotine again. Come on, Remnant. And of course, right now he's trying to escape, but I'm not letting him. And I'm punching him right in the gut. And that's something that cannot be understated. I mean, when you punch somebody in the gut, it definitely takes the wind out of you. DJ's going to win. Here's the thing. With these games, they're so quick to release them, they probably have to take the time to see what's the problem and then release it. Well, the thing is, they should have delayed it until they had everything fixed. I mean, I don't mind waiting X amount of time in between, you know, when the game finally does get released. But one thing that is clear is that I had just won via a windshield choke. And I improved my record to 13 wins and 10 losses. And for Remnant, he now goes to 8 wins, 8 losses now. But yeah, they really should have just waited until until the game was patched up to begin with. I'm just saying. But I'm happy that they owned up to it, and from what you're telling me, that definitely gives me every confidence to get the game. I just hope that it translates well.
48 seconds of the very first round.
I mean, I get the graphics are not going to be the best. That's one thing, but still. Well, nonetheless, there it is. All right. Well, up next is Godzilla Super, the current reigning UFC light heavyweight champion against Derek Silver in a non-title fight, and we'll see how Silver does again in a non-title fight, and whether or not Silver wants to challenge for the title. Should he be successful against Godzilla? Speaking of whom, let me let Mr. Adam Guerin know. Okay. All right, there we go. So I just wanted to share that with my good friend Silver. But up next is him versus Godzilla. Now, of course, Godzilla... hopefully Godzilla comes in. Especially for his fight, though. And Walter's going to go for Godzilla, the champion, to win in this non-championship match. But we'll see what happens. So there you see Derek Silver, the best friend of one Adam Guerin, a.k.a. Altered Arcade, for those of you who have seen him in the chat there. And of course, I will never forget the fact that he had a tremendous run in the previous 16-man elimination tournament, in which he made it to the finals and then only to fall short against Remnant Elementor for the tournament championship. So we'll see how he does against Godzilla. And speaking of Godzilla, there he is, right there. And as far as Derek Silver is concerned, he has 13 wins and 7 losses, while Godzilla is a superb 14 wins and 3 losses. So, I mean, he's got the third best record behind King Feck and the undefeated Mighty Minerva. So that just goes to show how accomplished Godzilla is. Now, Derek is younger. He has the height, the weight, and the reach advantage. Of course, that's not going to stop Godzilla. Not at all.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 245 pounds. Fighting out of Columbus, Ohio, Bulletproof.
So a big opportunity for Derek Silver there. He's like, Silver, don't hurt yourself.
He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 186 pounds. Fighting out of Manila, Philippines, Monster. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Mario Yamasaki. There you go, first round, you ready? You ready? Let's go, come on!
All right, here we go. Ooh, nice kick onto the face, though, to start off by Silver. So as far as Godzilla is concerned, I'm not worried about Godzilla because he's a champion, he's been through the wars, and he knows what he has to do. If you're Silver, however, you want to keep the fight standing up, use your Muay Thai techniques, boxing, kickboxing, everything. The one thing you don't want to do is try to go down and end up on the ground. It's just not going to work. And also, Remnant, great to see you, but you just missed your fight a few moments ago. But anyway, great to see you, Rem. Of course, you can rewind and watch it again if you want. But anyway, how are you doing, Remnant? Of course, we still have some other stuff to mention. But anyway, welcome back, Samurai, and also Nightmare King. You're back at a good time because we're getting close to your good friend Queen's fights. But it's great to see you guys. Ooh, nice ducking on that that high kick by Godzilla there. My sister, you mean? Yeah, of course, your sister. Ooh, both guys went for a kick and went for an Amari roll, but that was not a good idea. If you're by Silver, though. Hi, everyone. Ooh, good spinning back kick, though. Heading back to my dorm. Okay, cool. Oh, yeah, that's right. I keep forgetting you're still at college. But that was a good spinning back kick there. Ooh, good head kick there, but instead he decides to go to the ground, which is probably not the best thing to do, given how dominant Godzilla has been when on the ground. Although now Godzilla's on top of him now. But if you're Derek Silver, you want to get back up. You don't want to be on the ground on the bottom there. Although, wait, what's going on here? And then, wait, what's going on? Well, and Derek Silver, what's he doing? Derek Silver. Oh, he's got the twister. He's got the twister on Godzilla, and Godzilla. You gotta be kidding me! Godzilla has lost a non-title fight against Derek Silver. Well, this is going to be interesting because is Derek Silver going to try to, drop as much as 40 pounds in order to challenge for the light heavyweight title? But this is huge because that takes Godzilla's record to 14 wins and 4 losses now. And for Derek, it takes him up to 14-7, but he beat a heavyweight beat the light heavyweight champion. This is crazy. I think Derek Silver is destined for big, big things. Here's the decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mario Yamasaki has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 4 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out due to a twister. Bulletproof!
Wow. Derek Silver just continues to amaze me, and this was nothing short of incredible. And Nightmare Queen, what's up? I see you, Nightmare Queen. It's a Nightmare Queen. Well, up next is Brandon Cuevas, and of course he's here, and Tanman C. And I haven't really heard from Tanman all that often. I hope everything's going well with Tanman. Although, given that Tanman hasn't said much to me, if anything, I don't know how he's doing, but I just hope that Tanman is all right in his career. I hope he's doing well in his life, and that he is and that he's just simply busy with school. That's what I'm curious about, because I hadn't heard from him in a while. But we'll see how he does against Brandon Cuevas. And, Tanman has a 1-win, 2-loss record. And for Tanman, this is only his 4th fight. But we'll see how he does. But yeah, I'm curious if Tanman is still... If he's doing well in his life, because, like I said, I haven't heard from Tanman. If anyone has, just let me know. I haven't seen him make any videos or anything, so that's kind of what concerns me a little bit. Not to put the concern on you guys, I'm just curious, really. Although he is just jogging, doing that little dance he's doing. Yeah, I like to think that he's doing well and that he's just busy with college. But yeah, it's definitely been a little more than a month since I last heard from him. So that kind of does concern me a little bit. But there you see Brandon Cuevas, who has a record of 15 wins, 10 losses. He has the 2nd most wins of anybody. And he is younger. However, Tanman has the height, weight, and reach advantage. So we'll see how that works.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a kickboxer, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 6 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 265 pounds.
Go, Brandon, win.
Out of Milan, Italy, Mr. Tenacious. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a kickboxer, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands
Oh,
5 feet 9 inches
got a
tall.
party invitation. Hang on a moment. Hey, TJ Fukunashi, what's up? And also, great to see the, oh, sorry about that. There we go. The, Weapon X crew.
Yo,
Oh,
hey,
wait.
good. Again, I found it funny that I said I was going to be back in a few minutes, and I'm here.
Yep. So it's great to hear everybody here.
We're all here.
But yeah. Alright, back to this fight, though. So do you guys think, who do you think is going to win this one?
Brandon.
Probably going to be Brandon.
I mean, of course, Brandon has been on a roll. I mean, he did come back from that highlight knockout kick.
So you could say that him getting knocked out woke something up.
Probably.
Actually,
Of course, he may not have as much of an easy time with Tan Man, given that Tan Man is a heavyweight.
Oh, freaking hell.
Look at Wally. Look at what Wally said. Yo, Samurai, don't be late to classes in college.
It's 6:49 for me. There's no class right now. Plus, it's a weekend.
Of course. I might have to make a decision after the show, that is. Or the card, I meant. But in the meantime, let's get to this fight, though. But, I mean, we still have a lot of other big ones. And, oh, nice takedown onto Tan Man. Now in a side mount, as Tan Man was on the bottom there, but now is in the guard position. Now transitions into a half guard. Back to the guard position again. But instead, Tan Man gets right back up. But yeah, I'm sorry for the fact that Akira didn't do so well.
No, it's alright.
it happened.
I'm just kind of annoyed at the fact that for some reason the submission specialist is tapping out so easily.
Yeah, that's... I don't know, sometimes it's just the AI or the... It's like the game is just trying to taunt you.
It's like saying, remember how you were the one tapping out last time?
I mean...
Yeah, well now it's your wife's turn.
Yeah.
Second.
Although I do remember that for a time when you were a middleweight, you actually were doing pretty well.
Mm-hmm. Oh, hang on. One second, I almost forgot something.
Oh, sure.
I
Is
almost
that-
forgot that I might have turned off my voice settings, so they can't hear a dang thing I'm saying.
Oh.
There
Right
you go. There you go. Now they can hear me now.
Okay. I like the college football games on Saturdays, says Walter. Although, I'll tell you one thing, Brandon is standing toe-to-toe, and down goes Tan Man C, but he got back up, though. Tell you one thing, Brandon is knocking people out, or at least down, at least.
There's height difference. That kick, though.
And Tan Man getting rocked here. Ooh, nice spinning kick, and he got all of it on Tan Man. Oh, and another big punch right to Tan Man. Another spinning kick, but this time blocked. And Tan Man goes for a takedown, and he gets it. Now in the half guard. Now transitions into a full guard. But now gets right behind him, still on the ground though, but... Alright, now both guys get back up again. Nice kick by Tan Man. 3, 2, 1. End of the first round. But yeah, any thoughts on this so far?
Nothing at the moment.
I mean, it's a close fight though. Although I would have to think that the takedowns, or the knockdowns, excuse me, might score in the favor of Brandon there. I mean, man, did he knock him down. And Cuevas just taking it right to Tan Man, and oh, and Tan Man goes down again. He's got 2 knockdowns on Tan Man. And of course, alternating between the body and the head is Brandon. But instead, Brandon's like, hey, get back up, man. Oh, transitions into a side mount now. Now into a north-south position there. Back to a side mount. Oh, now into a full mount. And Tan Man don't want to be in there. And
Queen left out here.
Oh man. Well, I guess she had to go do something. I don't know. I hope. But in the meantime, Brandon looks to try to get an armbar. Can he get it? He's got it. But can Tan Man get out? No, he can't. And that's it for Tan Man, as Brandon gets a win via the armbar. I'm way too pissed to be in the party.
What's she pissed about?
I don't know. Well, I guess maybe it's something personal, and it's probably not for the best we ask about it.
Hmm.
So, what do I know? But what I do know is that Brandon gets a big victory over Tan Man. I just got yelled at by my grandma. Oh.
That's... yeah.
We'll leave that alone. But one thing we won't leave alone is the fact that Brandon gets another big win. I mean, he's closing in on the most number of wins behind only King Feck. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute 36 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by tap out, the Enforcer.
All right, congratulations to Brandon. Yep, 16 and 10 now. Yep. I don't know what it is with Brandon, but he's slaying these giants.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we go from one giant to another, and that man being King Feck, as he has a new opponent in your brother, Mopman.
Well, you mean Flags Weather, but
Yeah, but of course we have Mobman and Feck, and this is going to be a first time. I'm going to be interested to see what these two do.
I want to say Mobman wins.
Well, we saw Derek Silver upset Godzilla, so at this point anything can happen. Of course, let's not forget the fact that Mob did pretty well in the tournament when we last saw him, and had also beaten Tan Man not long after that. As Mopman is 3-3. However, King Feck, with the second best win-loss percentage, or win-loss record, I should say, with 18 wins, 3 losses, and he is the UFC heavyweight champion. Although this is a non-title bout, a victory for Mobman will put him right in line for a shot. Of course, for those in the comments or the chat there, you guys can tell us who you think is going to win.
Like I already said before, Mobman for the win.
Okay. And while the age is close and the weight is close, the height advantage goes to Mopman and the reach goes to Mopman by a good amount.
Feck's just a little heavier, but it's only by a pound, so it's negligible at best.
Yeah, 1 pound is a bit negligible, but like 10 pounds, okay.
Yeah, Kira had the like 25-pound reach, 25-pound advantage over Melissa earlier, if I believe.
Yeah, and then of course
Even
Melissa.
then, she was ready to tap out.
Yeah, well, I mean, of course Melissa did the right thing. I mean, she tried to, she had to get her down and get her submitted and whatnot. So that's kind of what she had to do. Or at least that's what conventional wisdom would say. Alright, here we go. And Walter Johnson's going for Mobman. Okay, cool. And so far, it's a stalemate. Of course, neither one of these guys wants to rush in. Of course, while Feck knows what he has to do, Mobman, the best thing for him is to keep the fight standing up. If it goes to the ground, we all know what happens. And unfortunately, Feck takes down Mobman not long after that.
Just as you say that.
Just as I say that, of course. And Feck not going to waste any time with Mobman, Looks like he's gonna go for, what's he going for? Oh, he's going for the Hell's Gate, or the Devil's Triangle as it was called in the WWE, the Go-Go Plata, and unfortunately Mopman couldn't take that, as Feck just made short work of him.
The submission system is bullshit.
Of course it is. I'm not gonna lie.
We all know this.
I hope they fix it by UFC 4.
I doubt that.
But one thing that isn't broken is the fact that King Feck is on a roll.
I'm gonna slaughter that roll. I'm gonna cut that roll in about 2 pieces. Split the bitch in half.
And well, I was gonna say something, but I'm gonna bite my tongue on that.
Please do.
Good man.
Because I already know Nightmare's not going to take this family back.
Well, then again, I have been called the Punisher before.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Oh, you were serious.
declaring the winner by tap out.
Let me laugh harder!
Let's see. Yeah, my man's not in the chat, is he? No, he's not. Or in the call, I meant.
No, he's not on the call.
Oh, he's not. Okay. I forgot if he was. I didn't want to have him feel like he was alone or nothing. But yeah, congratulations to Feck, of course.
Oh, I gotta get him.
In my other account, please.
I'm gonna grab him now.
Okay. Well, up next is the Mighty Minerva against Nicole McQueen for the Bantamweight Championship of the World.
Knock her out, Minerva.
Another reason I left is because I didn't want to snap at anyone.
It's okay.
I appreciate
alright.
that.
You don't need to apologize.
And let me let Miss Nicole McQueen know that it's her time.
Boo!
There we go.
Hey, Mob.
Hey, Mob.
Yo, Ma.
I don't know if you saw your... Well, anyway, great to see you, Mob, man.
Thank you. I didn't know I had a match. I was eating supper.
Okay. You could watch it later.
Oh, well.
So, Ma, you're going to work on the Creative Curse Challenge?
I'm going to work on all of it to get the stuff done over with. You want to help me, Redmond?
I would be happy to help.
Okay, Mr. Banana.
And Nightmare Queen is like, break her arm, Minerva.
We all want to see Minerva break Nicole's arm.
Remember, I'm just waiting on you whenever you're ready to do that, okay?
Do what?
When you get paid.
Oh, I have already been paid. I just haven't had a chance to really figure out how I'm going to pay you, so.
Yeah, I could tell you to do that. Tell you how to do it.
Well, let's wait till off stream. How about that?
Okay.
Okay. Well, while that's happening, we have Nicole McQueen at 3-7, getting an opportunity at the Bantamweight Championship against Minerva, who is undefeated at 12-0. Now, of course, Nicole is big and strong enough. I mean, she is pretty buff.
You loading it now, Ma?
Just give me a minute, I'm loading.
But then she does the McGregor strut. I just find it funny. Well, she's Reed's lover, so of course I want to see her get her butt kicked. What? Oh my goodness.
Whoa, 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 wait a minute. Reed had a lover now?
Since when?
Apparently, since Nicole and Reed started becoming best friends.
What's that thing?
But then, of course, we have the Mighty Minerva.
Okay, I'm gonna walk away and never hurt him.
I'm gonna leave that alone.
Let's leave it alone, please. I don't want
I'm not
I don't want
poking that with a
until
10-foot pole. Bob, hold me back, please.
I didn't
poke
think it
it.
was possible?
Well, she had already won her UFC, but her fights it's 2 fights from now, Mr. Walter Johnson.
When you remit.
Alright.
So while Minerva is a bit younger, everything else is identical. Height, weight, and reach.
I'm scared of Terror Spot at the same time.
Ah, I done my job wearing out the commentary booth.
So ready to do creative mode?
Let's see what I need to do. Let's finish the nightmare, the floating chair, and the other stuff. Okay.
Alright. I play a little song. Little tune.
Good water there.
I don't know why you went silent.
Sorry.
Everything is quiet. Too quiet.
H2O, I'm so delirious.
Sounds like, I heard that for the first time in, Star Fox 64. I don't know if you guys have ever played that game.
That's a long time ago.
I mean, I'm a Captain Falcon fan first and foremost. We've always been a Captain Falcon fan. But I think the heroes were there.
And neither one touched gloves. Okay. We'll see if it's an omen for either one.
The disrespect between these two, then.
All right. Here we go. Fight underway, and of course, if you're McQueen, you don't want to go to the ground. I mean, we've seen Minerva pull submissions on the ground from out of nowhere. And she's not Randy Orton, but still, that's something to be aware of. Ooh, nice set of punches there to rock Minerva initially. And Minerva, tried to go for a takedown, but McQueen was wise to defend it and keep it standing up. And now in a clinch. We'll see how McQueen does when in the clinch. Well, wait a minute. Now she's in the triangle choke. Is McQueen. And can she get out of this? No, she can't. It's done.
Yeet!
And Minerva made short work again. She improves to 13 wins and still undefeated, while McQueen unfortunately goes to 3-8.
Okay, there's one thing that I find hilarious though. I'll kind of like speaking out of economics for a second. Freaking Ricochet. NXT, we have an army. SmackDown, we have a Fiend. And Ricochet is speaking for Raw, we have a Beast. Sometimes. Shrug.
Also SmackDown, we have a monster.
We have a Braun Strowman.
I was gonna say, how come Nightmare's not in there?
I'm right here.
I know you're here, but how come you're not in SmackDown? You should be.
They don't want me on the
And for good reason.
You should have seen what I posted, I shared on Twitter.
Yeah, I
Okay.
saw that.
It was a SpongeBob kind of meme where there's two big fish. That was Brock Lesnar and the Fiend, and there was a little small fish that was basically Adam Cole.
You like, I'm important too.
You're in a Pikachu costume.
Oh mom, I can't find any how to friend.
I found one.
I got it.
I like your ears, Remnant, in your Pikachu costume.
Everybody's ears is just about the bottom.
All right. Well, up next is Rose Namajunas challenging the strawweight champion Kiyomi Cuevas. And speaking of Kiyomi, let me get her out.
I got it, Mob. There you go.
Okay. Just need to get it at the farm and from the dumpster.
Wait, what Mob? What's next?
I need to get a chest in the farm and leak from the dumpster.
And Walter's going to go for Kiyomi to win. Okay, cool. So with that said, who do you guys think is going to win this one? And and Nicole is, I guess you were watching it and you didn't want to break kayfabe, so yeah. Unfortunately, you lost, but you did pretty well until then. But you did pretty well. I'll give you that.
Yay! You lost.
Well, there you see the challenger and former strawweight champion in Rose Namajunas. And we saw Rose beat Kiyomi in a non-title fight, and that's what led to this fight here, this time for the title. Of course, I should also mention that Rose is also one of my favorite fighters in real life. Rematch, Nicole. No Wally.
Wrong Wally.
Wally.
Samurai. Wrong Wally. I'll blow your brains out your head. Wrong Wally.
I love you.
I'll beat you with a stick.
I'm sorry. I just got. I was so enamored with Wally.
And
But what?
I still love you.
Mob is whacking day. Get the stick.
Oh, here's the stick. Which one you want?
I'm the real queen here, Nicole. Admit it, says Nightmare Queen.
It's facts.
Well, here it is.
In my opinion, totally not biased.
Kiyomi is younger, has the height advantage and the reach, but the weight goes to Rose.
As they say, oopa.
Loompa.
There you go. There's a robot.
Yay!
They can.
Also, freaking hell, my microphone's about to die on me.
Charge that bitch.
I will charge
you
it.
for not charging it.
Well, that's what a wired mic for, Samurai. You forget me.
Mob.
I shield.
Let me say this for Samurai. Fuck you, Mob.
I wasn't gonna say that. First off,
I know. You're welcome.
you just said it on the off chance I was going to say it.
Samurai, you get it, I know you by now.
I don't know about that, but
In
I
some
don't know if I was gonna
cases.
say fuck you, Mom, but I'm not even thinking it.
Yeah, I know you were.
It like flashed in my head for a split second. And I was like, nah.
I know you were thinking it.
Also, yeah, I'll be back.
Okay. Yeah, let's think about it. I knew you were thinking it though. I know you were. Are you well enough, Samurai? We're friends, man. So many gifts. I know people.
Wow. Really, Walter?
Timing!
I'm here in the comments. Okay. And Rose refuses to touch gloves with Kiyomi. We'll see if that's a omen for her. All right, here we go. And Rose starts off with a flurry to begin. There you see Kiyomi defending the championship for the first time since winning it. Ooh, nice punch there. So far, Rose with the early advantage with those punching combinations there. Of course, that's what she did to Joanna Jędrzejczyk when she beat her for the championship in real life. So that's something that Cuevas has to be careful of. So yeah, Namajunas is definitely the total package. And no, she's not Lex Luger.
Okay.
Well, that's what he was always called. Now in a tie-up. And so far, Rose is just doing pretty well and just beating Kiyomi to the punch. We don't need another try-hard Hulk Hogan. Yeah. I remember they tried to make him that.
You just land there.
And Kiyomi gets the takedown.
Mob, they're all focused around the center island, Mob.
Cut Samurai with his own sword.
And Namajunas trying to get a rear naked choke. Couldn't do it, but now is transitioned on the full mount on top of Kiyomi. Now into a half guard now.
Cut him with his own sword.
But then Namajunas deciding to stand back up again. Ooh, went for a high kick, but just kind of left herself open for Kiyomi to take advantage of. Good body shot, but then a nice Superman punch onto Namajunas. No, we saw what you said.
I see everything, Wally.
Wally.
Wrong Wally.
Ooh, nice evasion there by Kiyomi, and Kiyomi is doing the smart thing. She's keeping it close between her and Thug Rose. Nice hook kick there. However, Rose gets a takedown of her own. Just being nice.
Ew.
What is this nice we speak of?
What is this word you speak of?
A couple of big punches onto Kiyomi while in the mount position. Ooh! Taking some big shots on to the face there is Kiyomi.
That feels like a disease.
It is a disease. Don't speak of it.
Now transitions into the north-south position.
Bleh, that word?
Don't say where's the beaver. What?
Hey, it's Beaver.
That word.
It's from
Evil
the
word.
from the
This is.
Beaver. Cleaver
Don't speak
Beaver.
about that word around here.
I would say something, but I'm not going to say it.
Yeah.
Now tries to get a rear naked
There's a
choke.
reason why we
Nope.
don't speak that word.
Now transitions into the guard position,
It's better if you don't ask.
but gets back up. So we're back up to the feet again. And hello, Joe Boost. And as he comes in, we are going to a second round.
That word is forbidden.
But that's you have to work on.
Jump from the dumpster from within 20 feet in a chest at the farm.
Which one did you party assist?
So
The dumpster.
Alright, good to know.
that first round was pretty even, so I can't really say who won. Came from Discord. Okay. Wait, are you El Meister's friend by any chance? I think I've seen you before. And while that happens... Oh, wow! Kiyomi not going to waste any time. Going to put the pressure on Nama Yunus right away with those punches. Oh, you're in yellow server. Okay.
I'll go get the point.
Oh, wait,
limit.
never mind. Ooh. Great kicking by both of these ladies. I could join you, but I'm not gonna. Well, I'll consider it, but when you say you should, it's like it makes it sound like I have to. I can join you, and I might, but don't say I should. That just kind of makes it sound like you expect me to do it. I'm just saying that, for future reference. But I'll talk to Yellow and maybe even talk to you there. Just to get to know each other a little bit better. I'm just saying. Anyway, Kiyomi gets right back up again. And is trying to disengage here. Oh, but then a nice judo throw onto Kiyomi Cuevas, though. Now transitions into the north-south. Nope, back to the side mount again. Now into a full mount. Uh-oh. Like, she's got the arm, but can she get it? Can she secure it? She's trying to go for an arm bar, and Kiyomi's in trouble. Can she get out of it? Kiyomi, unfortunately, has to tap out. And the winner and the new champion, Rose Namajunas. And I gotta give Kiyomi a lot of credit. So even though she didn't win, the fact that she hung in there with Thug Rose is a victory in itself. But of course, she loses the strap and she loses it to Rose Namajunas, and gotta give her some credit.
Give us some credit for that.
Gotta give credit for that.
I want to give credit for that.
Wait, is this more fun?
I'll give you some credit for that.
That moose on a surfboard was badass. What? What the fuck, Dud?
A moose on a surfboard. That's one sentence I never thought I'd hear. It's like a shark eating a cheeseburger.
I wouldn't put it past him given Street Sharks. I still remember that darn cartoon.
Who doesn't?
Hey, look, it's a shark eating a cheeseburger.
What? Remember Extreme Dinosaurs?
Oh yeah, that I remember that show. Yeah, dinosaurs. It was kind of a weird show.
You know they still air that on like a channel in Canada, right?
I'm not even here for 5 minutes, and Doug's already making me feel like I'm on drugs.
Hey, Mom, hey, Mom, look, it's a shark eating a cheeseburger.
Well, up next is the main event. Valentina Shevchenko, the women's flyweight champion, against the challenger, Jane Voorhees.
Knock her the fuck out.
So this is the main event you've all been waiting for. It was a long way to get here, but it's here.
Well, I would knock her out, but I'm not here.
Now Voorhees, Nightmare Queen, she knocked out Valentina to get a shot at the title, and here it is.
Beat that bitch like she owes you money.
By the way, I will be making a call tonight, guys.
So, with Nightmare Queen, she has a record of 9-8. However, a big victory put her over the top to get a shot at Valentina Shevchenko, and of course, one of the more successful fighters in the real life UFC. And Walter going for Jane to win.
Of course.
Walter. Walter sounds like the guy from NXT. Walter is gonna stand for Jesus.
So the tail of the tape. Jane is younger. She's got the height and the reach. The weight, however, goes to Valentina Shevchenko. And of course, Jane is weighing at 126, as that is the closest I can get to
For actual
to flyweight rules, really. As their weight limit is 125, but given that they didn't even put this in the game, actually no, the game came out before the women's flyweight and the women's bantamweight titles ever came out, so.
Remember, is there a dumpster around here I can live in?
Yes.
Yay! I'm in my natural habitat. It's a dumpster. TJ's like, what the heck did he just say?
You live in a dumpster?
Well, they took away my graveyard, so I'm forced to live in a dumpster now. I'm homeless.
I thought that's where Mick Foley lived.
Well, yeah, I talked to him. Today's Saturday, so I gotta talk to him.
Well, either way, it smells like shit.
No, I'm not. There's free stuff in here. Look, I found the other side of Ribbon's face in this dumpster.
Wait, I need that back. Hold on.
And I said Masvidal would dominate Diaz, and he did. Well, yeah, he did. I mean, he got a corner stoppage with the cuts and on his eyebrow. I think it was on his left side or his right. But either way, I mean, Masvidal won. I'll be interested to see what happens between Kamaru Usman and Kobe Covington, as there is some serious beef between Masvidal and Covington.
Come on, where's my other half of my face?
I got hungry and I ate it.
Gosh dang it.
And Jane's refusing to touch gloves with the bullet, Valentina Shevchenko, so we'll see if that's an omen. Well, she's not from Poland, she's from Kazakhstan, which is closer to Russia than anything. I mean, Voorhees did in fact KO Shevchenko, and that was a third round knockout. We'll see how quick or slowly this fight goes now that it's been given 5 rounds to do so.
There's someone inside the building next to you, Mob.
I'll see him.
Ooh, good shot there on Voorhees.
You got the challenge done?
Yep. Let's finish this and we'll work on the other stuff.
Take my ship back, she's gonna knock her back. Go hit her so hard that she can go right back to the pole.
And Voorhees, of course, being very careful and making sure she doesn't get knocked down on her feet, or off her feet, I should say. Ooh, nice spinning back kick, and she got all of it on Shevchenko, and then a leg kick to take her down again. But Shevchenko got up twice. So Jane has proven that she can knock her down, but can she keep her down?
She's going to, Wally, trust me.
Oh, nice spinning back kick of her own by the bullet, Shevchenko.
We have bullets now?
Well, that's her nickname.
Yeah.
Shevchenko's nickname.
Yeah, okay.
Ooh, nice jab there onto Voorhees, and then a head kick. Of course, let's not forget that Shevchenko is a Muay Thai champion, so that's something that Voorhees has to be aware of, especially if they get into the clinch. Yeah, I really wish you could. Absolutely, I wish you could do that.
It's for UFC's fight. It's for UFC characters.
Yeah, I wish they had that, especially for the next game, UFC 4. If they do that, oh my god, it would just be... It would probably be the best game ever.
It'd be so much easier, too.
Yeah, because then you could put whatever moves you want.
Recreate everybody.
Yeah.
I'll give you my version of my character. You'd be okay.
Ooh, nice kick to the side. So far, it's been a stalemate. So far, the only advantage that Voorhees has is those 2 knockdowns. Ooh, nice axe kick a la Booker T on the top of Shevchenko's head. Da 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 da. Yeah, well, thank Nightmare Queen. I mean, she's the one that came up with the tattoos. Of course, the ones that...
Oh, what the hell?
I don't know if I want to know... What the happened to her leg?
Oh my Jesus Christ, what the hell?
Oh yeah, there was that slight glitch one point. I didn't want to make too much attention to it, but that was kind of weird. I saw it, but I just didn't want to, like, be like, what? And then... Really, Doug? Really, Doug?
Doug, calm down, buddy. Too far, man. Too far. That's my sister, man. Calm down.
Thank you.
Take a breath. No, you're messing on everything, but too much, man. Too far.
What the fuck, Doug?
Too far.
Anyway, with less than 30 seconds
That's
left.
My sister right there. Yes, so if he was talking about that, then I'm okay with that. Otherwise, I'm about to come through this street, I'm gonna come to his house and I'm gonna beat him like he stole something.
And
Of
nope,
course
try to
I'll
go
be
for
that
another
way. That's my
takedown.
sister. What do you expect me to do?
Hey, Doug, next time you say that about our sister, I got a new bat called Amy, and you do not like her when she's not happy.
Anyway, that's the end of round 1, and we're going to round 2, but there you see her first knockdown, which was that spinning back kick. Wow, got every bit of it.
Must have missed.
Shush your keyboard. Wait, Mob, what
I don't
about
know what he was
Lucille?
saying, Queen.
I have plenty of bats. And I can't say you all, if I do.
Okay. I see what
Ooh, nice knee right to the side of Voorhees to start off with.
Okay, so Mob, is that you guys all your challenges completed?
On that, yes. Now let's go work on the other one.
Do creative mode.
Go Jane win. A couple of punches right to Voorhees. Ooh, nice kick to Voorhees. Nice series of punches by Voorhees, and ooh, nice crane kick by Voorhees, and oh, got a good head kick onto the bullet Shinchenko, and Shinchenko a little bit stunned at the point. Well, I have to say she's more than stunned because we have a new champion, baby.
Damn straight.
Queen is now the new women's flyweight champion. Take a look at this knockout. And she leaned right into it. She leaned right into it, did Shinchenko, and bam, got all of it.
What are you doing, Mob?
This one, zombie.
So we have a new champion. I cannot believe it.
Ladies and gentlemen, the referee has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 8 seconds of round number 2.
Damn straight. Get that bitch out of here.
So we have ourselves a new champion. Oh. What is this? It's time for a little bit of the bubbly. Yes. Of course, knowing Shinchenko, she's going to want a rematch this time for the title back. But we have a new champion, though, and that's Jane Voorhees.
So which one did you party, Sis Mob?
Deal damage to monsters.
Wow. So we've had a huge night.
Gold always follows.
Oh, we really don't need it.
I'm gonna actually drink some bubbly tonight.
So get as much as you can.
I mean, we've had some great fights, and I mean, we've had Jose Blanco submit Hinton. We've had I think the biggest upset was Derek Silver beating Godzilla in a non-title match, and I'm gonna have to ask the man behind Derek Silver or his friend Adam Guerin if he wants to go down to light heavyweight to challenge for that title that Godzilla holds.
Well, looky what I can already buy, Mob.
And then, of course, Cuevas submitting a huge giant.
In general. Gold? And success.
However, we have Minerva defending her championship, whereas Namajunas has beaten Cuevas to become the new champion and has Voorhees. So there's 3 potential championship fights that we'll have to make down the line. But I also wanted to mention a few other things. Let me see. What do we got? Okay. So, next time that we do UFC, we're not just going to have any tournament. We're going to have the Tournament of Champions. So we have every championship that we have in terms of those that are in the chat, and the remainder from the real life world. I mean, we have Godzilla, King Fek as light heavyweight and heavyweight champions, and then everybody else from the UFC, including double champion Henry Cejudo. So that's 7 people. Who's the eighth person, you may ask? That would be the previous men's tournament champion, Remnant Elementor. So he's entered in the tournament. So how do you feel about that, Rem?
Good.
He's gonna lose.
Well, I don't know about that, but of course we also have a tournament for women, including the bantamweight champion Minerva, the new champion, the strawweight champion that is, Rose Namajunas, the women's flyweight champion Queen, Nightmare Queen, and the real-life women's featherweight champion Amanda Nunes. That, as well as non-tournament matches in which, like, say for example, Brandon wants a fight. He can challenge anybody. Well, that is anybody within a weight class of him. So that's what we'll have for UFC 3. Also, I may as well mention that, well, I don't want to say too much, but Miss Rousey, okay. I could definitely see that fight. But yeah, I haven't heard from Tan Man in a long time, and for that reason, I might have to let Tan Man go until he comes back. So that's going to open up a roster spot for somebody. And I'll make the new person next time, since, of course, I didn't advertise this, so I can't make him now.
How dare you not advertise this?
Well, cause I was hoping that Tan Man would answer the call, but he didn't. So it's with that I have to let him go. So I'll announce it for when we do the show again, so that way people will know. So with that said, until next time.
There is no next time.
Well, despite what he says. Until then, have a great day. I'll see you next time. And
there will be no next time.
Same tone time, same tone channel.
From all of us here, this is the Blue Toad, Juju22, and
hello,
Nightmare King, Remnant Elementor.
Hi, I'm Bob.
Who's that man?
And Mobman. And, of course, 2 other people that were here. And Samurai and Queen. Still in the chat, though. But from all of us, until then, have a great day, everybody. Peace out, everyone.
War games on you.
Okay.